Раз тут шкафчик. Да, нет.
Someone forgot to close their locker.
Это хорошо. Давай.
There's a uniform in here. It probably belongs to a maintenance worker or a cleaner.
Угу. Вот так. Так лучше. Это что?
It's a cleaning bot. I'm guessing it patrols a limited area.
Угу.
This is my chance.
Давай.
This is my chance.
Ну,
This is
давай.
my chance. I'll have to hurry.
Я думала, там нужно нажать, чтобы залезть, а нужно просто вперед идти. Там какая-то женщина стоит.
Locked.
Ладно. Я надеюсь, нам в этой форме ничего не грозит. Так прикольно. Как снег сюда внутрь попал? Или это... Нет, это выглядит как снег.
She hasn't spotted me yet.
А она не должна заметить? Ты боишься, что она
She
заметит?
hasn't spotted me yet.
Что делать-то? Стоять ждать, пока она залезет в лифт? Или поговорить с ней? Ну, что-то не похоже, чтобы она уезжала. Что ты хочешь с ней сделать? Набить ей морду? Ой.
She doesn't know that I'm standing right behind her.
И чё? Не, я что-то не хочу ее бить. Блин, я не хочу ее вырубать.
Who are you? Are you new?
Надо этим воспользоваться. Пусть будет как будет, сказать про... Ну да.
New? Oh, seriously? I've worked here for over a year now. You don't see the person, do you? Just the uniform. Oh, typical.
Well, of course I recognize you. You're...
Tara. I'm just heading up to the 3rd floor to check some of the, vending machines.
Oh, okay. I'll see you later. Let me get the elevator for you.
Повезло.
So... No, nothing. Sorry.
What?
Sorry. Just clearing my throat. Dry air. Sorry.
Oh.
Sorry. The air.
Dry. Mm-hmm.
Almost there.
Так.
Please stop immediately,
Ой.
honored guest.
Откуда это он взялся?
Please, honored guest, do not leave the waiting area without an authorized escort. Thank you, and have a fulfilling and productive day.
Так, я понимаю, что она нас не слышит, но может увидеть, потому что у нее там сенсор какие-то.
It's closed.
Ладно.
It's closed.
А, нет. Подожди. Так, Реза держит связь через Дэмиана Кавана, а он работает именно здесь, в штаб-квартире Ватикорп. Лив говорит, что сегодня он должен быть на работе. Надо только найти способ проникнуть в хорошо охраняемое здание штаб-квартиры одной из самых крупных корпораций в мире, обыскать офисы, которые без сомнения охраняются агрессивными роботами, да, видимо, и убедить этого Дэмиана поговорить со мной. Все очень просто. И не говорит. Так, нет, она что-то нам писала... Она нам что-то писала по поводу того, где и как он там... нет, стоп. Вот, отлив сообщения. Со мной все в порядке, не волнуйся. Я нашла, где именно в штаб-квартире Ватикорп находится наш друг. Он на 4-м этаже в секции 2. Сегодня в той части здания не должно быть много народу. Так что, если тебе удастся туда подняться, ты без проблем его найдешь. Код двери посылаю. Так. Ну вот мы поднялись на 4-й этаж. А как понять нам, в какой мы секции находимся? Здесь где-нибудь... есть какие-нибудь признаки того, какая это секция? Где эта штука? Куда она идет? Она, по-моему, идет сюда.
The elevator. This is where Damien Kavanagh works, however, so I'm not leaving until I've talked to him.
Подождем, пока эта штука. Секция 2. Ага, эта штука заходит внутрь. Так. Секция 2. Что это? Это туалеты, скорее всего. Это
Emergency exit. It's probably hooked up to an
запасной
alarm
выход.
system.
А это
It's closed.
закрыто. О, нет, 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 нет. Вылезай! Быстрее, быстрее!
Your
Нет!
unauthorized intrusion has triggered my
О,
security.
It's
черт!
closed.
Черт! Черт! Черт!
Our honored guests are requested and
Ай!
required to stay behind the
Ай-яй-яй-яй!
line and inside the
Как-
waiting area until an authorized escort arrives.
Блин, почему это ж... Не надо мне больше. Не надо, не надо. Все, 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 я зашла сюда. О, боже.
Please, honored guest, do not leave the waiting area without an authorized escort.
Давай за ней сразу.
Thank you, and have a fulfilling and productive day.
За ней прям пойдем. Так, тут мы... Какого фига? Какого фига она оттуда вылезла? Или их тут несколько? Их тут, наверное, несколько. Она не могла зайти вот сюда, а потом вылезти вдруг оттуда, через секунду буквально. Блин, только не в эту сторону. Блин, хоть бы не за... Не да как она заметила?
Intrusion has triggered my security. Our honored guests are requested and required to stay behind the line
Что это за прикол? Она сразу
inside the
поворачивается,
waiting
что ли?
until an
Короче, там
authorized
прятаться
escort
нельзя. Там
arrives.
нельзя прятаться.
Thank you.
Она меня ранит.
Please, honored guest,
Да я
leave
стою!
the waiting area without an
Уйди
authorized
отсюда.
escort.
Куда она ушла?
Thank you, and have a fulfilling and productive day.
Блин. Она залетела туда, но она сейчас вылезет. И пойдет потом опять туда, я так понимаю. Она сейчас вылезет слева. И потом полетит опять туда прямо. Вроде бы. Да? Где она? Почему, когда я там пряталась, я слышу ее где-то? Она где-то трахтит. Но я не понимаю, где. Да бежим, 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 бежим. Давай вот здесь, вот здесь, вот здесь, вот здесь, вот здесь, с этой стороны, давай. Вот стоило мне побежать, она сразу, естественно, вылезла. Уходи отсюда. Теперь она должна туда, назад пойти. Да, давай скорей. Скорей. Скорей, пожалуйста. Она ведь не слышит. О, все, сохранение. Все нормально. Так. К чему этот ролик был? Показать, как он почувствует
This
смешит.
must be Damien Kavanagh's office. And that's the only person I see in here. So, Damien?
Давай поговорим уже.
This must be Damien Cav...
Все.
Hello, can I help you?
Просто скажи ему, как меня зовут. Обычно это помогает завязать разговор. Скажи ему, что ищу Дэмиена. Если это действительно Дэмиен, он знает Резу. А если это не Дэмиен? Не, давай лучше просто представимся. Как будто мы уборщица обычная, ничего такого. Просто если это не Дэмиен, то...
I'm Zoe Castillo.
Okay, I hate
Зачем
to
ты
be
свое
rude,
настоящее имя
but
дал?
I'm sort of busy. Is there anything you need? I mean, I've been cleared for work today.
I don't work here. I'm a friend of Reza Tamiz, Jericho.
Jericho? Jesus, how did you... Hold on a second, let me just...
What did you just do?
I made sure that this remains a private conversation. How did you get in here? This place is a bloody fortress.
I'm getting good at finding my way into impenetrable fortresses. I'm Zoe.
Damien Cav, you already know who I am, which I find sort of disturbing. I told Jericho that he couldn't talk to anyone about this. Did Jericho send you? I haven't been able to contact him.
Jericho's gone. Something's happened to him. But he left me enough info to locate you.
He's disappeared. Oh, Jesus, that's not good. What about Rio? She went to see Jericho 5 days ago.
Is she... Are you close?
We worked together. Why? What's happened?
I think she's... dead.
Are you serious? Oh, Jesus. I'm in way over my head in this one. I shouldn't have asked her to go. What happened to her?
I don't know. I found her in Jericho's apartment. She was hooked up to this white plastic thing, and there were wires going into her head.
The Dreamer.
What?
That's what it's called. A Dreamer. It's not supposed to kill you.
I know. They hooked me up to one.
Who hooked you up to a Dreamer?
2 girls. Twins. I don't know who they work for, but I'm guessing they're connected to your company.
I've seen them around. They work for Miss Gilmore, the president.
I think maybe they got to Rio as well. And they're after Jericho... after Reza. I was hoping he'd made it here.
I haven't heard from him since Thursday. Sorry. Rio rang me when she got into Casablanca and told me she'd met with Jericho.
That must have been right before... I found her in Jericho's apartment, and minutes later the Eye raided the place. I was arrested, but they let me go the next morning.
Is there anyone who isn't involved in this?
This? What? I decided to track Reza down in order to help him. He's my best friend. But I don't know what this is, or what I've gotten myself involved in. Now Reza's vanished, and you're the only lead I have left. Can you please just tell me what this is?
You don't know anything.
Only what I've picked up on the way here. Reza never shares his stories with me. I know that Watty Corp is working on something, and that they've been testing it out on people in Newport. You called it the Dreamer. I know that the Dreamer is probably connected to the static somehow, and that is most likely what Reza was investigating in the first place. And I also know that Watty Corp is keen to keep all of this under wraps. Keen enough to kill people. Apart from that, I have no idea who you are, what you've told Reza, what Rio was doing in his apartment, and what this Dreamer thing is all about. So you're going to have to fill me in, and I'm not leaving here until you do. I've come too far to go back now. If I can't help Reza, at least I want to know why. I want the truth.
Right. Well, okay. I understand you want the truth. I wish I could tell you. I'm putting myself at great risk here, Zoe. I don't know who you are. For all I know, you could be working for the corporation. And then again, if you do, I'm already done for anyway, so... You're right about all of it. We, Watacorp's working on something big. The Dreamer. It's a device that'll let you dream anything you've got a mind to dream. Lucid dreams. You're awake and in control. Can you just imagine the possibilities? Every other entertainment medium would simply disappear overnight. Why watch a movie when you can dream it? It was destined to be the biggest thing in history, and it was supposed to go on the market in a few months from now. However, about 3 months ago, something happened. There was a contamination in the network that connects each Dreamer console with the central processor, Dream Core. I used to work on the network code, the parts that link the Dreamers with DreamNet. When the problem appeared, my bosses asked me to head up the group charged with identifying the problem on this end, to weed out the bugs. What we discovered was that DreamNet was beginning to slip out of our control. There was a contamination, but it wasn't a bug. It wasn't internal. We figured someone had hacked into the network and introduced a virus or worm, something sneaky and adaptable. It didn't take me long to realize there was a link between the static and our problems. The static wasn't the cause, it was the effect. Whatever had infiltrated DreamNet was, for lack of a better word, leaking out onto the wire, causing glitches and system crashes. When I told my supervisors, I was instructed to not ask any questions and to just keep working on the problem. So I did what they told me, but at the same time I started digging deeper on my own. And that's when I met Rio. She was working with the biological systems that run our code and operates DreamNet, the central processor known as DreamCore. She'd been digging too, and like me, she'd reached an impasse. So we started working together to identify and nail down the contamination. We figured that sooner or later the static would be traced back to Watacorp, and then we'd be out of a job. Besides, it was getting serious. People were dying. So we kept digging, and then one day, about a week ago, we discovered something that changed everything. We discovered the truth behind Project Altura, behind DreamNet, behind the Dreamers. Wadi isn't making these things to entertain people. They're making them to spy on and to control people. DreamNet was designed to record people's dreams, and DreamCore was designed to analyze them. Wadicorp can extract private and personal information about anyone who's ever been connected to a Dreamer. And that's just the beginning. By feeding data back through the Dreamer, they can plant thoughts, instructions, even hypnotic suggestions in people's heads. DreamNet is the biggest brainwashing experiment of all time, disguised as mindless entertainment.
And now someone's hacking into it.
What? Oh, right, exactly. Someone's trying to take control of the network, the most dangerous weapon of all time. Rio and I, we realized we had to tell someone, but we also knew that the corporation would do anything to protect their secret. If we went to the media, we'd be dead. We had to find someone with the guts to expose Wati, while protecting our identities.
The hand that bites.
Who better to expose this conspiracy than Jericho and his notorious feed? We knew he wouldn't be afraid to go up against Watacorp. So we got in touch, and then Rio went over to Casablanca to meet him. She brought a prototype Dreamer with her to prove we weren't crazy. We knew the risk, but what else could we do? And now... I can't believe Rio's dead. And Jericho. I'm afraid that if nothing's done, this'll keep escalating. The static will get worse. DreamNet will be hijacked, or the corporation will launch the Dreamer. Any way you turn it, it's bad. Real bad.
This is... And you're sure about this, Damien? It sounds like science fiction.
The people behind it seem to believe that it's possible. And the Dreamer works. I've tried it many times. It's incredible. Like nothing you've ever experienced.
But to know that they have free access to your innermost thoughts.
I won't use it again, that's for sure. Not with everything I know now.
Is there anything you can do to stop it?
I don't know. I've been thinking about it since I first realized what was happening. The static's starting to kill people. And if the Dreamer launches, I don't want to think about what might happen then. So yes, something can probably be done, but I can't do it by myself. The plan was for Rio to help me when she got back from Casablanca. I don't know who else to trust, so I'm a bit stuck.
You can trust me.
Yeah, I know,
Да ладно.
but you're not... I can't just ask... Why would you want to help?
Потому что она дура.
Why? How can I not help? I may not be any closer to finding Reza, but at least I can do my part in exposing this conspiracy.
It's too dangerous. You could get
Вот
caught.
именно.
Or worse.
Да-да.
If you knew what I'd been through these past few days, you wouldn't say that. Whatever it is you need me to do, I'll do it.
Are you sure?
Damien, we don't have a choice. This is what Reza was doing. He was taking a stand. He was risking his life to expose Watty Corp. I can't run away from this one. I have to do this. For Reza. For everyone. For myself.
Sounds like you've really thought this one through.
Да ни о чем она не подумала.
Okay, if you're sure.
I'm sure.
Well, you've definitely arrived in the nick of time. If we're doing this, we have to do it now.
Just tell me what we're doing. I'm ready.
Ну ни к чему ты не
Okay,
готова.
good. So we need evidence. We need to know where the intrusion is coming from, and we need to stop the static from causing any more damage.
So how do we do all that?
I have to stay here. This is the only place I can access the system from. You, on the other hand, you're going on a long hike into the Watty Caves.
Не понимаю, если они уже знают про то, что это такое, то как это у них нет доказательств? Тогда
From the
как они
time I
узнали
open
без
this door, you
доказательств?
have 30 minutes to make it down to minus 58. That shouldn't be too hard. At least you don't have to go up. Yet.
I'm fit.
You definitely look it. Okay, one moment. Alright, Zoe, so you know what to do.
I go down to sub-level 58. In exactly half an hour from now, you'll disengage the alarm, and I'll open the door.
Remember that once you're through, the door will be tagged for maintenance by the security systems. If you open it again before the scheduled time, we're screwed.
I got that.
And the rest of it?
I got it. All of it.
Good. Keep in mind that I can't call you while we're inside the building, so we won't be in touch until this is over. Best of luck, Zoe.
Thanks, Damien. You too.
Что я хотела сказать? Он сказал, что Резы здесь не было. То, что он от него ничего не слышал с четверга. Тогда, получается, мы нашли в отеле его зажигалку и нашли в отеле кровь. Снаружи и внутри. Здесь он не появлялся, значит, его схватили там, так же, как и Зои. Раз этот Маркус с ними связан, это, точнее, уже очевидно, что это их лаборатория какая-то, этой Ватикорп в Ньюпорте. И, естественно, Маркус с ней связан, соответственно, он доложил им, поэтому Зои схватили. Непонятно только, почему действительно, почему ее не убили. То, что Рио мертва оказалась, говорит о том, что они в Ватикорп уже знают о том, что эти двое, Дэмиан с Рио, собирались их заложить, рассказать всю правду о Дримерах, о Дримнет и так далее. То есть они уже знали, почему тогда здесь до сих пор Дэмиан, или они не знали только о нем об одном. И какого черта Зои поперлась, ну, вернее, не поперлась, она пришла, допустим, сюда. Ее главная цель — найти Ризо, он ее друг. Ей сейчас не должно быть дела вообще ни до каких этих Дримеров, я не знаю. По идее, значит, он был пойман где-то в отеле, либо он, то есть его либо убили, либо схватили и что-то с ним сделали. Не знаю, копать нужно было там, продолжать.
I need to go all the way down to minus 58.
В общем, я не знаю. И ввязываться в еще более опасные ситуации. Да, она прошла через столько всего, и этого ей мало. В конце концов, везение когда-нибудь должно закончиться. Нет?
I have to wait until Damien disengages the alarm.
И сколько нам ждать? Там зеленый должен загореться.
I have to wait until Damien disengages
Когда
the
он это
alarm.
отключит-то? Я что, слишком быстро спустилась?
Still a few minutes left. I have to wait.
Еще несколько минут. Откуда? Что происходит? А, так, зеленый.
The light's green. Time to go.
First off, keep an eye out for spiders. If they spot you, you're toast. Use doorways and ventilation shafts to hide in when they're close. Stay quiet and out of sight, and you'll be fine. Alright, so in order to get into the dream core itself, you need to find a way into the offices surrounding the core room. And to do that, we have to cut the power to the doors. I can shut down the necessary grids if you can patch me into the closed circuit system down there. Locate and remove the wall panel marked PSA1 and upload the software I gave you directly into the system. The panel is on the outer wall of the hallway, on the opposite side of where you come in, close to the doors to subsection 2. May be hard to spot, so keep your eyes open. And remember to keep your eyes and ears open for spiders. I want you back in one piece.
Так, окей. Все, преображение студентки-недоучки в тайного агента завершено. Задание – проникнуть в секретную лабораторию, запустить червя в органический компьютер и уйти незамеченной. Как меня сюда занесло? На прошлой неделе я только тем и занималась, что валялась на диване в нижнем белье, смотрела сериалы и ела чипсы. Ладно, моя первая задача – найти панель управления на внешней стене этого коридора. Это не должно составить большого труда. Так, найти... Так, на внешней стене сказал напротив того места, где мы зашли. Так, если я пойду за пауком, он будет меня слышать? Так, панель на стене. Напротив места, откуда мы вошли. Так, мы добежали. А, вот она.
There's something in that wall. There's a sliding panel here, and it's marked PSA1.
Давай, открывай.
That's the one.
Что дальше надо сделать? Нет. Нет. Отмычка? Что сделать-то надо? А, вот.
I'll just upload Damien's software into the closed-circuit system. There. That should allow him to shut off the power to the office doors.
Так, какой-то звук.
As soon as you upload the patch, I'll be able to shut off the power to the doors. After that, you should be able to get into the offices. Unfortunately, the door to the core room itself will still be locked. It operates on its own secure grid, and the only way to get into the core is to use an authorized access key. We'll get to that later. Now, you need to scan the bioworm I gave you, and before you can do that, you'll need to place it in a special capsule. You'll find those capsules in the laboratory just down the hall from the panel.
Угу. Так, ставим галочку. Теперь надо найти капсулу для червя. Дэмиен сказал, что ее лучше поискать в лаборатории.
It's a data key scanner.
Так, ладно. Он сказал дальше по коридору.
This looks like the security office.
Так, не надо.
Damien told me not to go in there until I'm ready.
Не будем никуда
The
заходить.
security's pretty heavy.
Так, а вот эти справа для прятания у нас.
I'm guessing this is the cybernetics office.
Так, это нам не надо. Отсюда мы пришли, по-моему. Да. Здесь.
This is the med lab.
Так, нет, это медицинская лаборатория. Он сказал лаборатория.
This must be the laboratory.
Вот. Это и есть органический компьютер. Отвратительный какой. Что так рот открывает? Она же как раз на... Кого она там училась? Короче,
I
на...
can't access this. Even Liv software wouldn't stand a chance against the security systems Watty employ.
Да ладно, она там взламывает военную защиту. Так, капсулу,
This
да?
looks like the kind of capsule I need to scan the worm.
Давай бери.
After inserting the worm into the capsule, you'll need to scan it. You'll also need to scan yourself. The scanners, with my remote assistance, will upload both yours and the worm's DNA into the Dream Core's guardware. This will allow you access through the airlock. Both scanners are located in the med lab.
Угу. Она как раз осталась сзади. Теперь надо просканировать себя и червя. Сканер установлен в медлаборатории. Так, сначала нам нужно поместить... Вот так. Окей. Так, я слышу паука. Я паука слышу, да? По-моему, он где-то здесь рядом идет. Или нет? Ой-ой-ой-ой-ой-ой-ой. Сейчас мы здесь постоим, подождем. Он сюда ведь не зайдет? Так. Давай скорей, скорей. Так.
It's a small biometric scanner. Put your specimen in a capsule, stick it in there, and it reads all the relevant biometric data.
Хорошо.